Right now, we're keeping you updated on ERCOT grid conditions as we see triple-digit temperatures once again.
Yes, and as the heat starts to soar this week, so could your thermostat without you knowing. That's because energy conservation calls could lead power companies to remotely adjust your temperature.
ABC 13's Nick Dotario is live in our newsroom after talking to energy experts. And Nick, can power companies really just change a thermostat in our home from afar?
Get this, yeah. Breaking news, they can. And you know why? Because you probably gave permission to the companies to do that. You opted into a plan. And you may not have realized it until this heat wave hit. And now with record demand coming to the grid, you may find that your thermostat is suddenly stuck. With triple-digit temperatures this week, there's going to be a lot of adjusting of these devices.
Most of the time, me and my husband are at work, so the kids are older, they're teenagers, so they stay at home and they lower the thermostat. So, I mean, we have no control over that.
For some parents, they really don't have control over the thermostat. It's not because of their kids, but the smart device in their home can be changed remotely by the power company.
They're actually really easy to control because that device actually controls. It sends a signal to the air conditioner, and then it will control it per the protection settings.
Energy Ogre helps customers find lower power prices. Its COO, David Kitchen, says sometimes the lower deals means giving power companies the ability to change your home's thermostat when the state needs help with the grid.
For most of these programs, people have opted into that program. They frequently haven't really noticed, or they've done it so long ago they don't remember.
Last week, the state asked for help twice. If you have a smart thermostat, you may have noticed a change in temperature. It's not just from power companies. During setup, you may have unknowingly opted into the green energy program. You can opt out by changing the setting. If you got the device from your power company, you may have to make a call.
If they just couldn't get to a point where they were happy with it, they can always exit that contract. There would be an early termination fee potentially.
More conservation calls could come this week. The state is expected to break demand records every day through Wednesday, a strain that could cause thermostats to change without anyone touching them.
I don't think that we could do that. Our kids constantly lower the thermostat, so...
And the director just said in my ear, okay, what if I just disconnect the Wi-Fi? Couldn't that be a way around this? Well, here's the thing. If you signed up with a plan with your power company saying that they have the permission to do that, and then you suddenly disconnect, you may be getting a phone call from your power company to talk to you about that. Now, as far as the power situation, we did ask ERCOT if it can handle the demand this week. It told us that it does have sufficient power, but is prepared to use any tool if necessary. In the newsroom, Nick Dotario, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.